Good morning, everybody. It's me, Santi. Got one more for you. I like this one. It's pretty good. I think it's a DID. I think it's a very good looking figure here. We're gonna get right to it. Hold on one second. And there you have it. No mistaking who it is. U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel Moore, Vietnam War. This is obviously modeled after Mel Gibson from the movie We Were Soldiers. Alright? The box. DID knocked out of the park again. I think this is so cool. I really like this. You know? One side has pretty much the same stuff. Picture of Colonel Moore. There's another picture of Colonel Moore. And then we have, of course, the back that has all the stuff that he comes with. His uniform, his 782 gear, or his TA-50 Army calls it his M16, dog tag watch, all this kind of stuff. You know, I really like this. This is very, very cool. You know, I think this is really nice. And I also like this. Let me see here. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to take this off for a second. And I like that. As DID always does, they have the top that you open up and has the picture in it. I think this is very cool. I really like this a lot. You know, it's like the Fields in Nam with the Hueys coming down. You know, or they used to call them the Slicks. Hueys made inserting and removing the soldiers from the war zone very, very easier than walking hundreds of miles, I guess. But this is very cool, you know. And now, hold on one second. We're gonna get to the figure. Hold on. Boom. There he is. This is awesome. DID, you blew it. You blew it away. You blew it out of the park once again. I really like this figure. You know, this is very cool. Very, very cool. And the face, yeah. It looks like Mel Gibson. This is so cool. You know? But here's what we're going to... Whoops. I have to turn him. They're slouching down now. Making him look like a bum. Hold on. So, he comes with everything you see here. He also comes with this little... of course, the two black things are buttons, but the yellow thing is the cap that goes on his lens on the L flashlight. That there, it has a red one there, and then as you can see, it has a yellow one and a white one. Okay, and the two buttons. I like that. It also comes with 2 extra rounds, 5.56. Well, sorry, for the boom, M16. That's nice. That's really nice. I like that. I like it a lot. You know? You have the ejection port door that opens and closes there. The poof. The charging handle that goes back. You know? Oops, sorry. We have those, and we have. Oh, it's on. It was on full auto. But that's a switch that goes from safe to semi-auto, then to full auto. Here we have the magazine release, which is this button right there. And the forward assist, which is this right here, this little piece that's sticking up. Very good. I really do like that. I think this is very cool. Let's get to him. Let me put this to the side. Old leather combat boots. That's very cool. So they look used and I mean obviously spit shine on the heel. Well, these are not, because you know, walking around Vietnam feels, the Vietnamese feels it. That water's gonna get to them, but that's okay. Sateen bottoms. I like that. The tops. When they first went into Vietnam, they had their name tags and the army tags just like that sticking out. But after a while, they changed them to, I'm guessing just the regular green, so they didn't stand out so much, because you can see that from a mile away, doggone it. But 782 gear, or TA50. He carries a 45 here, right? Let's see. Very cool, huh? Look at that. I like that. You know, the holster's leather. Full leather, I guess. I mean, really thin leather, because it'd be hard to make that with a thick leather. But the magazine pouch here and here, 20 round magazines in the beginning, and of course a grenade there, a grenade there, another magazine pouch, and this is the magazine pouch for the 45. Right? What else we got? The bayonet. I think that's cool. It's got one canteen and a butt pouch, or a butt pack, right? Connected to his TA50. Unit patches that he has there. The L flashlight. Watch on his collar. Compass pouch. And his helmet. All metal. So that's pretty cool, huh? I like this figure very much. The helmet is it's so good. It has his Lieutenant Colonel on there. Silver's Lieutenant Colonel. If this was like goldish, it'd be a major. Boom. It was a little fuzzy there for a second, sorry. But look, I mean, I like to his face. It has the 5 o'clock shadow, you know. He also looks kind of dirty. You know, I do like that. That's so nice. That's so cool. So cool. U.S. 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 Do they say U.S. on them? Let me see. I think they do. Yep. U.S. So everything's, I like, this is, and I know I'm saying it like 9,000 times, but DID knocked out of the park with this one. This is very cool. You know? Give me a second, I'm going to put his M16 on there. Boom, there he is again.
And at night was when we were most aware that we were very vulnerable. Some nearby bases got hit last night, so everyone's on edge. Me and 5 other guys are assigned to guard duty at the fire control bunker. Our orders on radio.
Yeah. This is a good one for the collection. I think it's worth it. As I keep saying, I've said like 19 times already, DID knocked it out of the park with this one. It looks like him. I'm happy with it. It has a lot of stuff to put on, you know, a lot of equipment, a lot of gear, and it really looks good. It really looks, you know, used. I didn't want to weather it. You know, I could have just dirtied up, throw sand on it and stuff like that, and thrown it up, you know, rubbed into the dirt outside. But I like the way it looks like this, nice and clean. I mean, I know in Vietnam they wouldn't have been clean after a couple of days. But maybe this is I just landed in Vietnam, haven't had a chance to fight yet style of uniform. But this is a good show. This is a good show. So, let's see. All right, everyone. A little long, but I do like it. This is a good figure for the collection. I still have a bunch more. It ain't more that we can do. Sorry, it's been a while. I've been busy, but I think you'll like this figure. As I said, it's has a lot of stuff to put on there. You gotta, you know, think about how you put it. There's only really one way to put it. Most of the time when you're in the military, they tell you, hey, this is where this goes and this is where that goes, and that's where you put it because it's easier to get to. And if anybody else needs to get some of your stuff, they already know where it is. They don't have to look over your back, you know. But this is a good figure. With that, I will leave you guys. Leave a thumbs up, a like, leave a comment if you like it, if you don't like it. Hopefully you will like it, because I think, you know, the idea is still the premiere, you know. But that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy it. This is Santi, and I'm out.